I decided to record this video because people were upset about electronic channels doing reviews of products. Now, there are some electronics channels that do it as a living. They don't have a job. They do it as a living. They need the money. So yes, of course they need revenue. And of course, advertising makes the world go around. That's just the reality. There are some channels that just do it for fun and try to give back. I'm one of those channels. I don't accept any money at all from any of the reviews I do. I refuse money. I will only take a product if I'm able to do a full, honest review. I'll say if something's bad or something's good. I give a full, honest review. Some people might not understand how much money it takes or the revenue that you generate from having a YouTube channel. So I've never done one of this before, but let me just show you the type of revenue that you might expect in a month. So this is the last 28 days on my channel, and you can see how much different videos are revenue, these videos. Now this revenue is taxable. Says I have to pay tax on this. So figure I make maybe 75% of these numbers, right? Because I have to pay 25% tax or something on them. Okay. So shop tour was a very popular video, made $22. RF sniffing, $21. These are pretty good numbers. These are, good videos. This is ranked in order of the most revenue generating videos for the last 28 days. These are the big boys. These are the ones I make all the money on. Some rubber LEDs made $14. My Lafayette VOM made $13. But in general, most of the videos are going to be around here, around the $3 mark, around the $3 or $4 mark. So obviously don't go into YouTube if you expect to make money. Now, these videos take me a while to make. So imagine that I'm just paying myself minimum wage, is $3.64 going to pay for something like Basics power supply? No, it's not. And if a company offers somebody like me a product that's somewhere between $50 and $150, and all I have to do is give an honest review, I can say it's garbage. All I have to do is an honest review. It allows me to get new toys. Honestly, it allows me to get things. You might be interested in that thing. You might be thinking about getting it or not. And I can say, yeah, it's pretty good, or not. I would skip this one. Right. So, once again, imagine if I make, Tiny SA Ultra, maybe it's older now, but let's see here's a review I did on a Finersi oscilloscope, right? $3.62, right? I'm not getting any money from that person. I'm not getting money from nobody. The only people that I get revenue from, just give it to me, are my patrons. I love you guys. I love the patrons. Okay. It's a very, very small number. A very, very, very small number of you that are gracious enough to be patrons. And I thank you. It's able to buy some of the nicer things, right? Yeah, I'd love it if Tektronix would give me $1,000 oscilloscopes, so I wouldn't have to take the $150 oscilloscope. But, I get complaints about those videos too. If I use my fancy VNA, people will complain, why don't you use a nano VNA? I can't afford that thing. You're being snooty by using your VNA or your fancy oscilloscope. Why don't you use the cheapy one? So you can't win. If you have a YouTube channel, you can't win. There will always be people who you're not doing the right thing for them. I'm sorry. You can't please everybody. But this is the way it is. Don't expect to make a lot of money. If you can afford Patreon, that's a nice thing. It's not required. I don't like caste systems. I don't like having people to pay more money just to see content. If you become a patron, you don't get anything. You just give me money. You don't get any more content. You don't get, you get it first or anything like that. No. You're being gracious to the channel so I can help give back. That's all I'm asking. I'm getting people back. I'm trying to get people interested in the hobby, and it's just a hobby. I don't pretend to be an engineer these days. It's just a hobby. Get people interested. Maybe it'll help somebody somewhere. That's all I care about.